Backyard. 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 Backyard.
Good morning. I'm Jerry Kunza. We're at J&L Nutrition and Backyard this morning, and we have a guest from Dairyland Seed here.
I'm Scott Heilig, District Sales Manager for Dairyland Seed. Thank you, Jerry.
And this morning we're going to talk about test plot material that we've been doing locally here. We had a corn-sized test plot just north of Perm on like 11 varieties of high DF silage corns, and we did a grain corn test plot at Dean Schultz's about 2 weeks ago that was hailed on pretty bad, but we still held it. It was a research plot. And this corn that you see on the counter is also on a dry test plot out at Burgess, Minnesota. And we have some very impressive looking corn. And I'm going to turn you over to Scott right now and have him help.
Good morning and welcome to Dairyland Seed here at J&L Nutrition. Just to be concerned right now this year as we look at going into fall harvest, Jerry and I were out looking at some fields here a couple of weeks ago. Some things to be concerned on as we go into fall. We got to be looking at our fields, seeing a lot of gibberella stock rot. We're looking at some anthracnose stock rot, fusarium stock rot, and in some cases blister corn stock. What's happening is because we had this cool, wet spring 2 years in a row. It's a fungus that's born, that grows in the soil, and we've had 2 years of cold, wet soil. Need to really be looking at our fields. Give Jerry a call. He'll come out and look at it, identify. It's going to tip over on fields that we got quite a bit of that pressure. It's nothing we could have done. It's a natural occurrence that's in the soil. But as we go into fall, we got some exciting new products to look at in our plots. If you got an excellent looking field, give Jerry a call. He'll come out and weigh it for you to give you a chance to see what it's yielding on your farm. Jerry, what type of products are you seeing out in the field that are interesting you as a...
Well, it just seemed like with the amount of moistures that we have been having at one time, a lot of the leaching was done, you know, nitrogen and all, and with the chemicals, the pesticides and that, because you can tell some of the cobs don't get filled right to the end, so there's always some problem of where the corn is running out of nitrogen and so on.
Exactly, and we're seeing that across the board from Wisconsin, Minnesota, Dakotas. If you see it's short on the tip of the ear, that's due to lack of nitrogen availability. It might have been there below the root zone or above, but it'll shorten up the ear. But some of the varieties that are really looking outstanding out here in this Perham area, 9590 for instance, Jerry, a true sand, tough type corn variety, excellent flexibility. You can run this at 25,000 population. It'll be consistent across the field. It'll adjust to the yield, to the moisture conditions, and give you that yield that you need versus other competitors.
And these corns here that we're showing you was all taken off from the same field at Burgess. This is a 9791 Refuge Advance, and you can see there's a little difference in height. The one was filled, and one was from a lower area in the field, and the other one is from a hilly side, so it was running short of nutrients because it's not filled out to the end.
This variety won 60-some% of the time in the top 3 placings across all Dairyland plots. High yield, excellent drought tolerance, big flex type ear. You won't go wrong with this one. This one versus a 9487, you got some tough sands, excellent drought tolerance. This one's going to, as you can see, is going to be more of a flex ear, but it's got a small cob, excellent kernel placements. It's going to be consistent from one end to the other. Last year in the plot here, it topped it with 9791 being second.
And then we also have some corn silage varieties here that was taken off from these 3 here that I got right here were from north of Perm, and this other one is by New York Mills on the Deer Creek Road. So they're very happy with it, how it performed for them. So tons per acre were really good. So, right. Otherwise, we're having an exciting time coming up now because it's our new season selling. So just make sure and give us a jingle at J&L Nutrition at 346-7487.
Thanks again for giving J&L Nutrition a chance with Dairyland Seed, and from myself, Scott Heilig, DM for Dairyland Seed. If you haven't tried Dairyland, give them a call. Take a look at some varieties. If you have, thank you again for supporting Dairyland Seed and J&L Nutrition.
And thank you.
Yard. 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 Yard.